Hey there YouTube, today I'm bringing you a little leaked information about the Galaxy Note 3. So apparently the Samsung Galaxy Note 3 is currently in development and will sport a 5.9-inch touchscreen. According to the reports out of Korea, the Korean Times, which claims that Samsung itself gave the news and said that Galaxy Note 3 will arrive in the later half of the year. Samsung's Galaxy Note 3's 5.9-inch display will use the firm's favorite Super AMOLED technology. Now, earlier before it was announced that they will have a 6.3-inch display, but critics were saying that it was too much to handle and that the 5.5-inch on the Note 2 was plenty good enough. So I'm thinking that Samsung come back on the display and making it a 5.9, a little bigger than what the Note 2 is, but not too much bigger. Also, they're saying they're not gonna increase the size of the phone, but they're actually just gonna increase the size of the screen so that the borders around the phone are actually a little slimmer than what they are on the Note 2, so that the phone is the same size, but the screen appears bigger than what it is on the Note 2. Also, the phablet, which they're calling it, phone tablet crossbreed, will also use an Octa 8-core processor. That's 8 cores, which Samsung announced at the CES and is believed to be used in the Galaxy S4. Now, those are rumors because, of course, 8-core processor will take up a lot of battery, and putting that into such a small phone, it will take a lot to actually run that. So someone mentioned that they might actually have 2 quad-core processors, one running at all times, and then the second one would kick in when it's needed to, high gaming PCs and high gaming apps and things like that. That's when that core would probably come into play. But at the moment, I don't see an 8-core processor on the S4. Maybe the Note 3, because it's a bigger phone, they could put a bigger battery, but we'll have to see about that. Although the flexible displays have been demonstrated, as Samsung's Galaxy Note 3 apparently won't debut that technology. The news comes after Samsung announced that the Galaxy Note 8.0 at this year's MWC. There is no details on the resolution of the Galaxy Note 3 screen, but it's possible that it would use a full HD 1080 by 1920 res. That is also what's rumored to be on the Galaxy S4. And if you haven't seen my video for that, I'll have a link down below in the description. Also, a little annotation up top where you can go check that out. I have leaked pictures of the S4 and all of its res and specs and all of that type of stuff, and apparently 1080 by 920 is what it's going to be. Other rumored specifications include a 16 GB or 32 GB of storage and a micro SD card slot capable of holding up to 64 GB cards. There wasn't much info in the report regarding possible specs of the Galaxy Note 3. We're hopeful we'll see a display resolution increased in line with newly released flagships, so perhaps even a full HD 1080p resolution and a high 300s pixel per inch. I'm hoping for at least a 400, minimum pixels per inch, because apparently the S4 is going to have a 440, which will be even higher than the iPhone 5's resolution. So that'd be pretty interesting to see. I mean, a bigger phone, you would want more pixels per inch, so it just looks nicer and clearer. We're expected at least a 2 GB of RAM and likely similar camera technology to whether the Galaxy S4 is packing, which is a 13 megapixel camera. Now, nothing's been said about the front-facing camera, but there is rumors to be a 1.9 to 2 megapixel front camera. Also, I've also heard rumors of there being a 5 megapixel front camera, which is a little insane because most laptops and desktops these days don't even have that quality of a camera built into them. You would have to go out and buy a separate, camera for that. But to have that on a hand phone, that would be pushing it a little. Not many people actually use the, front camera for talking or anything like that. But when you do snap pictures, it does come out clearer than it does seem on a video call or Skype call or anything like that. So this was the Galaxy Note 3 leaked information. This is what's going out on the internet and everything. And if you enjoyed this, leave a like down below. It helps me out a lot. Also, don't forget to subscribe. I have more Android videos just like this one to come. And until then, peace.